Let's just wait for around 2 minutes siguro, sir, before we start. By the way, Sir Alexander, for today's session, we really don't have any specific outline in terms of how things will be discussed today. But if for an instance you have questions, especially related to the topic for day 3, then we can go ahead and discuss. What particular topics, sir, do you want to know more about for day 3?
Actually, sir, I'm still exploring po the site that you are introducing in the LMS, the HP5 org, and it's very hard to manipulate it. Unlike the other platforms that I'm using before, that I am using. It's very it's not that pero I mean the instructions are clear. However, I'm not familiar with all the things that I need to fill out there. But the examples in examples in the download part, the activities, the worksheet, they are very interesting, and students will enjoy it. That's why I'm browsing it talaga and exploring it.
So far, sir, anong activities na po yung na-try nyo in terms of yung sa mga na-discuss so far? We have 2 days na of H5P. Ano na po yung na-try nyo na mga contents doon?
So far, sir, yesterday yung drag and drop pa lang. Yung sa may label, we can put label. Yun pa lang po yung medyo clear po sa akin. And then kanina po, I'm watching your video kasi hindi po ako umabot kasi I have class as well. Nandun pa lang po ako sa may first part po ng video nyo. And even din po kahapon, nandun pa lang din po ako sa first part. Kaya talaga, I really want to attend the deepening para may workshop. Para po talaga, hindi lang din po ako nagre-rely din sa mga video. Although your videos, the uploaded videos are very helpful. Pero iba po talaga kapag ikaw yung gumagawa. Ayan po, ayun.
Sige sir, would you want na try natin ulit yung nasa video just to make a simulation lang of what really happened during the creation of that file?
Yes sir. Okay, I want to try
what particular content dun, sir? Like we have 3 for today's contents. We have image sequencing, we have image pairing, and then we have the flashcard. So shall we start with what, sir?
I'm here in the flashcard. Ayan. Actually, nandun na nga ako sa may task description ng flashcard. I downloaded the example and the template. Ayan. Ayun po.
Sige, sir. Would you want to try your output? Or I mean, would you want to share? May output wala pa?
Yes, wala pa po. I'm in the process of constructing it.
Sige, sir. Doon sa flashcard naman, sir, saan ba doon yung may challenging part in terms of how you create the content? May challenging part ba doon? If wala,
ayun po, nag-start pa lang po kasi ko talaga, sir, mag-fill out. Kaya hindi ko pa nakikita din talaga yung mga nito. Ayan. Ayan, nandito po ako sa may, ang dinownload ko po na part ay yung yung may line. Yung green sour fruit, ayan po.
Flashcards. Are you seeing my screen, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes po.
So ito yung ginamit mo na na parang template, yung first example.
Yes po, sir.
Sige. So kasi, sir, so for the H5P, ang kagandahan sana pag may LMS kayo kasi built-in na to. In terms of if you're using Moodle LMS, ando na siya. So instead of going to the H5P website and then downloading the template and then re-uploading for you to use it, ang kagandahan lang pag may open LMS or pag may LMS na kayo, especially Moodle, diretso na dun na agad dun sa LMS nyo. Hindi ka na magda-download pa, mag-upload ulit. Dun ka na mismo gagawa. Pero anyway, since we are discussing and we are actually using it for this particular session, dito na lang tayo. So, na-download mo na sa ano yung template, tapos na siya. And then you're
Yes
in
po.
the process na of creating the actual content na.
Yes, sir. I uploaded it na rin po in my account.
Mm-mm. Sige. Madami ka na bang ano sir nagawa or drag and drop pa lang ano?
Yes po,
Pangalawa pa lang.
kahapon po.
Mm.
Pangalawa pa lang po ito just in case.
Mm. I think may website na kayo sir ano doon sa based sa previous topics din sa virtual classroom. I think may discussion na about creating of websites.
In the Weebly po, I have my
In the
Weebly na.
okay. Kasi dun sa for this particular session, for today's session, ang binigay ko lang kasi na example in terms of how it really is used for embedding yung sa Google Sites. Pero meron naman dun sa ano, sa last part kung saang part ng Weebly ka magi-embed. Alam mo na sir kung paano siya i-embed dun sa Weebly site mo.
Not yet pa, sir.
Oo. Kasi ang kagandahan nito, pag na-embed mo na dun sa Weebly site mo, the students can actually access your Weebly site and then they can take the interactive content from there from your site.
I have question yesterday to Ma'am Alfie, if I'm not
Mm-mm.
mistaken. That's Ma'am Alfie.
Mm-mm.
And I would like also to ask it to you, sir, kasi sabi niya kahapon about embedding nga daw po yung sa may topic niyo.
Mm-mm.
Is it, can I, let's say for example, kasi po in our school po kasi we are having synchronous classes.
Mm-mm.
And they are attending every morning, and then there are some session naman in the afternoon, and then we are using our Zoom. Ayan, we are having Zoom as our platform for video conference.
Mm-mm.
Can I get the link of my of my created flashcard? Let's say for example, I'm done creating my flashcard, and then can I get the link there and then send it to my students in the Zoom so that they can access it?
Ano sir, if what link are you referring sir? Dun sa kasi hindi mo siya magagamit mismo from the actual H5P site. So for you to use the content, you need to embed that content to your website. 'Di ba may website na kayo sir dun sa Weebly?
Yes po, sir.
Okay. So
Once I embed it in my Weebly, sir, and then I send it to my student po. Let's say for example, naka-create na po ako, na-embed ko na po siya sa
mm,
Weebly ko. Tapos I send them the link for my Weebly, and then they saw the activity there. They can answer it there po.
yes sir, they can answer it but wala siyang grade.
How will I
Kasi
how will I know po if the students are really answering the
oh, yun nga sir,
activity?
it's for formative assessment siya. Kasi pag may LMS sana, especially if you are using Moodle, meron siya, part siya ng gradebook. So whatever the result of the H5P content, diretso na agad yun sa gradebook. Kaso pag sa free account naman, yung gagawa ka dun mismo sa H5P org na website, tapos i-embed mo siya to other sites, like for example, a Weebly site, the students can take it, but in a form of formative assessment. Kumbaga, para lang i-take nila in terms of tracking as to the students do really do they really take the activity something ganyan, hindi mo siya matatrack.
Okay.
Oo.
Same thing. Maybe that's that's what I encountered before. Kasi last year po, I'm searching also for the different platforms and activities in science. There are some sites na may nakalagay sa kanyang, related naman po sa science, may mga nakalagay sa kanyang mga activities. And if I answer activity there, I did not receive any
Mm,
confirmation about the result.
mm. Meron siyang way sir, like for example, pero in terms di mo kasi wala kasing integrity dun sa result. Like for example, okay, papa-access mo yung students dun sa site mo na andun yung H5P content. Tapos, what you will do is, they will provide a screenshot. Kasi at the end of the activity, may score yun, di ba? Makikita mo yung ano yung final score. So, you would require your student, okay, class, take this content or take this interactive content, and then give me the screenshot of your result immediately after the activity. Pero yun yung part na parang gray and something like that. Kasi hindi mo rin alam kung first try ba to or pang ilang try na ba to. Yun sir, yun yung ano, yun yung parang
Disadvantage po
challenge
niya.
dun, oo. Mm.
Okay.
By the way sir, na-try nyo pala kahapon yung link from the H5P sites na pwede siyang i-share dun sa students.
I'm
Oo.
not
I
yet
think Ma'am
trying
Alfie,
it.
oo, kasi sabi ni Ma'am Alfie just now na the link was working daw in terms of sharing the link to the student. So basically, they just need an account also in H5P. Pero
So
mas maganda,
they
yes sir.
will register there in the H5P as well.
Mm. Pwede naman sir, like for example, if gusto mo talaga siyang gamified na meron kang complete result, this is real-time result the based on the activity. Hindi siya H5P. I don't know if you have tried Kahoot.
Yes po, in even quizzes, I tried those
Oo.
platforms.
Mm.
Ah,
Kasi pwede naman sa Kahoot, like for example, synchronous kayo, ikaw teacher, i-share mo lang yung screen mo, makikita naman nila yung question, tsaka sa screen nila, bali magdudual window lang sila. Sa other window is the synchronous, the other window is dun sa may selection ng Kahoot mismo. Parang ganun. Pwede din naman siya sa Kahoot actually, yung real time na may formative assessments na may score. Mm.
how about if I will be assigning this one, sir, in the Google Classroom? Kasi we don't have LMS talaga eh. Before, meron po kami noon, kaso we are having a
Mm.
hard time. Parents, especially our parents from the grade school, po are having a hard time to manipulate. That's why we transferred from LMS to Google Classroom. And in our Google Classroom, there is a classwork. Can I post it there instead na
I-check ko lang sir ha if we can post embedded files.
yes
Kasi
po?
may dalawang option. Like for example, if you have the option to embed the file, then you can do it, which is much better kasi andun na mismo dun sa loob ng Google Classroom. Pero pag wala naman, then you can use ano naman sir, yung sa link. Pwede naman siya. So instead of the actual embedded file, ang i-share mo naman sa Google Classroom na activity would be the link.
With the link.
Oo.
Okay.
Mm. Check ko lang dito kasi may Google Classroom ako kung may ano to siya. Classwork, kung makakapag-embed ako. Sige, try ko lang. Parang walang embed ata dito. Yeah, parang wala. Hindi siya makapag-embed, sir.
Okay, hindi siya
Oh,
na-embed.
doon sa Google Classroom. Kasi I was trying to create a material. Sana. Okay. Material. Wala siya sa options ng embed eh.
Just
Wala.
the link.
Like link na lang, sir. Saan school po kayo, sir?
I'm from LACA, sir. Baliwag, Bulacan. Living Angels
Ah,
Christian Academy.
Bulacan. Oo.
Yes po.
Stream.
In the sharing of link, sir, kasi kanina a while ago you mentioned that sharing of link during synchronous class will be applicable pa rin naman po. Tama po ba? Yun po sa base po sa sinabi nyo kanina. Can we try it, sir? Para lang din po may
Sige,
idea
go.
ako kung paano.
Sige.
At di
I-share
ba
ko
po
yung...
yes po, pa-share po naman po sa akin para po makapagsagot din po ako. Tapos titingnan po natin kung talagang yun.
Sige. Ito, sir, ay kakopy ko lang yung URL ng ng activity tapos chat ko.
Okay po.
Try nyo,
Yan
sir,
ay.
kung... Oo.
Yes po, I saw it na, sir. Okay. It's all about image sequencing in
Oo.
order the planet. Okay, so it's sige, sir. I will try to answer this one.
Sige, sir. Working naman, gumagana naman yung ano, yung content.
Po, I saw it po. Okay, I will just arrange it. Okay, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and then I will check, right? I'll submit.
Mm.
Okay, why is it? I got one out of. What's the sequence, sir? How will I
Meron namang
sequence
ano,
this
sir,
one?
may nakikita ka bang show solution dun sa baba po ng activity?
Yeah, I saw
Oo.
here's show solution.
From smallest to largest
From
planet.
smallest,
Oo.
sorry, I thought arrangement from the sun. That's why I click it, Mercury up until
Oo.
Neptune. Sige, I'll try to arrange it according to the, ano.
Sige,
Okay,
sir.
in order po pala. Okay, sige po. Wait, let me try again. Retry. Okay. Nare-reshuffle din siya once po na
Mm.
nag-retry.
Mm.
Smallest, okay. The
Good thing
small.
about image sequencing, sir, is iba-iba yung pagkaka-shuffle niya per student. Oh, especially if you're sharing the ano, if you're sharing the URL. Pero pag nasa website, isang shuffle lang 'yun for all.
Okay. And then, okay. This would be the last. Okay, I got out of 8 out of 8 na.
Oh,
Did you
wow.
see the result, sir? And there's a
Wala, sir.
result ba? Wala,
Wala po,
okay.
wala siyang ano, wala siyang way of tracking the result dun sa mismong students. Oo, kasi separate, kumbaga separate instance na siya na, sir. Wala siyang grade eh. Oo,
So I
wala
need
siyang grade.
talaga to embed it in the learning management system and it will be part of the gradebook of the
Yes.
student.
Yes, sir. Oo, parang ganun. Or what you can do is, yun na nga yung sinabi ko kanina, sir. You can have the student take a screenshot immediately after taking the activity. Pero pag siyempre pag madami kang students,
Yes.
edi or pwede rin na ano, isa-isa magse-share screen sila. Sige, you take this activity.
I would like to ask lang sana sir if you can teach me how to fill out that form kasi na-stop po ako kanina doon sa video because I have class nga po. Ayun. How to fill
Saan sa
out. Dun po sa may nasa flashcard po ako. I
Oo,
opened the flashcard kanina eh. How will I fill it out po?
sige sir ha.
Yan.
Um,
Nasa content ko na po siya eh kaso I'm stuck there.
sa flashcard, ito, i-edit ko lang siya. So, sang part na kayo, sir? May task description na kayo, sir?
I just uploaded the flashcard template after I
Okay.
downloaded it.
Hmm.
I'm here in the title.
Okay. So, for the title, siguro it will be best if we just leave it as flashcard. So, pwede na yan. Hindi naman yan nakikita ng mga students. Yung sa task description, yun yung kung ano yung dapat gagawin nila dun sa flashcards. So, like for example, if the flashcard is about places, is this about a particular subject, pwede naman dun sa task description. Like, pwedeng locate or name the place or name the person. Parang mga ganun yung mga task description. Tapos, by default, sa template kasi may mga cards. For you to start from scratch, you really have to delete all the cards. So, I think there are, ilang cards ba yung nasa template, sir?
I have here 1, 2, 3, 5. Five
Sige.
templates
Delete na
cards.
muna natin, delete na muna natin lahat yung um, template cards, sir, o yung available cards din sa template. Delete na muna natin lahat. Nasa
Okay,
right
ayan.
side po, di ba may card name, tapos nasa right side may X icon.
Yes po, ayan. I'm done po. I deleted all.
Sige. Tapos, let's going to add card na siya. So, ito lang, blue button. Tapos, yung sa question, like for example, ano yung ginagawa niyong ano sir? Ano yung ginagawa niyong flashcard? It's about what po?
Parang matching pairs, ganun po. There's a
Okay.
description and then
Mm-mm.
here's the ano.
Sa question part naman sir, yun yung parang description nung image. 'Di ba mag-upload po kayo ng image? Sa question part, yun yung parang description niya. So like for example, if this is name of a president, then this is the third president of the Philippines or the first president of the Philippines, parang ganun. Yun yung sa my question. So like for example, sa case ko, tingnan ko lang ay ano bang dito sa flashcard. Okay. Kasi sa akin naman, yung sa World Attractions Quiz, mga buildings from different places of the world. So like for example, for my card number 1, I will be using the Eiffel Tower. Tapos sa question dito, ano lang, Eiffel Tower. Yan. Kasi ini ay ilolocate ni student kung saang place na belong si Eiffel Tower. So yun yung parang question ko for card 1. And then the answer would be Paris. Sorry, Paris pala, hindi London. Yan. So the answers are, ito na yung answer. Kumbaga ito na yung ita-type ng mga student. And then sa image, you just have to click the add image icon and then basically just look for your image. So ito siya. Ayan. Okay. So may image na tayo for our card 1. And then for example, sir, gusto mong lagyan ng alternative text for image kasi may mga instances na for example, si student mahina yung internet connection nila or for some reason hindi siya nakapag-load ng image, may mag-appear doon na text na supposedly this image is an image of Eiffel Tower. So parang ganun. Pwede mo rin namang ilagay yung Eiffel Tower na doon sa alternative text for image, sir. Pwede rin namang wala, pwede rin meron. Mm. Tapos sa tip naman, if you want to give a tip for this particular image, pwede namang mag-encode dito ng tip. Like, this is something like that or this is something like, parang tip nung kung ano yung dapat answer dun sa card. Mm. Sige, try natin siya. Lagyan natin ng tip. This is a sample tip. Ayan. Tapos, mamaya na yung sa baba kasi general settings for all na yun eh. Tapos, ito na lang muna. Meron tayong card number 1, meron tayong question, answer, tapos image. Tapos, nilagyan na rin natin ng tip. For card, let's just say, mag-add tayo ng card. For card number 2, question would be si Big Ben na lang. Tapos, the answer is nasa London si Big Ben. London. Ayan. And then, I will upload an image. Ito siya. Then, lagyan ko na rin ng alternative text. Just in case. Hindi ako maglalagay ng tip doon sa card 2 para just to make, sir, para makikita natin kung anong difference ng item na may tip at saka item na walang tip. So kahit yan lang, we have 2 cards. And then, if you notice, sir, sa baba, meron tayong mga check boxes. Itong
Yes
first
po.
checkbox is, are you going to require users to input first before they can view the solution? So by default, naka-yes naman siya. So they really need to answer first before they can view the solution. But for some reason, if pwede namang ma-view yung solution before they can answer, then you can just uncheck that box naman, sir. Pwede lang naman. And then we have case sensitive na checkbox, meaning if you would like that the answer will follow whatever case sensitivity you declared in your answer, then i-check mo lang siya, sir. So for example, name of places, maybe people, persons, or events, pwede siyang naka-case sensitive. Pero for other answers na hindi naman importante yung uppercase ba siya, lowercase ba yung answer niya, pwede namang naka-uncheck lang siya.
Okay.
Mm. Itong ano sir, if you notice, meron tayong options ng text overrides and this is true to all H5P content. May mga text overrides and translations. Ano lang naman siya, may mga words kasi na nakikita mo dun sa content mismo. So you can actually override the display of those words. Like for example, next. May next button tayo dun sa H5P content if you want na palitan mo siya, gawin mo siyang whatever word na ipapalit mo sa next, then you can just change it from here. So those are some of the words na pwede mong palitan yung value ng word. Para lang for display purposes. Tapos, at the bottom dun sa H5P options, meron tayong 4 checkboxes. The first one, i-display mo ba yung mga buttons? Kasi may tatlong button yan. May download, may embed, tsaka may copyright button. So yung pinaka-first, would you like to display the buttons? By default, naka-check siya, meaning whoever accesses your content can actually download, can embed, and can check the copyright for this particular content. And then the rest, if you're going to allow download, embed, or the copyright button. Then sir, tapos save natin, check natin kung anong itsura ng ginawa nating flashcard. So here, meron siyang dalawang cards. It says 1 out of 2. And this is the part, sir, nung task description. Ito siya, yung nasa taas. Tapos, ito yung image. Tapos, ito yung question na part. Yung Eiffel Tower na label dito, yun yung equivalent ng question dun sa mga field na fill out natin kanina. Tapos yung difference ng may tip tsaka walang tip, itong first card may tip siya, sir, di ba? Meron siyang parang ganito, may information icon dun sa mismong answer field or sa part kung saan mag-input ng answer si students. So if they're going to click this one, merong lalabas na information. So like this is a sample tip or kung ano man yung nilagay ng teacher dun sa tip box. Oo. So hindi ka pa makapag-view ng solution kasi wala pang answer. Lalagyan natin ng answer. And then check. Ayan. So what's good about flashcard kasi hindi na kailangang ini-next mo siya. Auto-next na kasi siya. Depende sa answer mo. Well, actually, if yes, if right or wrong, talagang magne-next na siya. So for this one, lagay lang natin na Philippines. Try nating mali yung answer natin. So ganyan. And then, if you want to show the results, i-click mo lang to, sir. Tapos yun na yung, kumbaga, pinaka-result dun sa activity mo. And if you want to retry the activity, there's a retry button naman dun sa baba ng results.
I'm also creating, sir, and then I will be sharing it to you then as
Sige,
well.
sir.
Para po, let's say, for example, ayan, we exchange po. Ayan, and then, ayan, I have three, I use three cards here, and then I will check the case sensitive, right? Or even if I will not, okay. And then for the options, okay, I'll click the save. Ayan, and then this is the okay, same with this, sir. I saw it. I kaso the instructions is wrong. Teka lang po, I'll be deleting some part ng mga instruction.
Sige, sir.
Okay. Okay. Yan, I'm done. Save. Tapos sir, I will just click the link there in the upper part po.
Oo, sir. Yung URL
Yun
nung
nasa,
likod.
yes po, the URL. Okay, here's my work, sir. And I'll send it in the chat. Wait, ayan. Chat. Here po, sir, ayan. Ba't yung link ko po may, may NPS?
Oo nga eh. Siguro depende dun sa kung anong page mo siya kinopya yung URL. Oo.
Okay po. Ayan, yan nga po yung ginawa ko.
Parang hirap nito, sir, ah.
Hindi po yung kanina. Ayan po, I just want to know lang if tama po yung pagkaka-create ko. So,
Oo.
okay lang po wala. Ayan.
Tama
And
naman,
then
sir.
after po sir niyang ma-save ko, tapos po lalabas na po siya to automatically dun sa may ano ko po, sa account ko. Tama po ba?
Mm. Ito, sir, ah. Tatapusin ko lang 'to. So, ganyan. Tapos, okay. Tapos dito sa okay naman, sir. Okay na yung flashcard niyo, sir. Puwede ka nang gumawa ng flashcard for your for your students. Tapos dun sa account, access ko lang ulit. Ah, andito siya, sir, dun sa may ano mo, sa may content o
Yeah,
recent
ayun na.
content. Oo.
Yes, I saw it na nga po. The title, the updated, and then the link to edit
Tapos
content.
yes, sir. Tapos 'pag madami ka ng content, sir, yung recent lang kasi yung nandito. At access mo na lang yung contents tab ng profile. Andito na lahat yung contents niyo. Mm.
Okay. What if I'm not yet done creating it, sir? Let's say, for example, I'm doing the flashcard. Say, for instance, na nawalang bigla ng internet. It will not be saved.
Hindi, sir. Hindi siya nasi-save, eh. Oo. So, talagang puwede naman, sir, na ano, like for example, if madami kayong cards, like you have, let's just say you have 20 cards, puwede naman na 'pag, i-ano mo siya, like for example, gawin mo muna yung first 5 cards mo, then save. And then after saving, edit.
Edit.
Tapos
Okay.
dagdag mo na ulit yung another 5 tapos save. Just in case magba-brownout out, at least hindi ka na talaga babalik dun sa zero na card.
Yes,
Puwede
yes.
namang gano'n.
I will try this one tomorrow in my class.
Mm. Maganda siya, sir, ano, maganda siyang pang-formative assessment talaga siya. Yung immediately after a discussion, meron kayong parang, quick review of the topic. Tas instead of the usual, activities na like quiz or parang gano'n, puwede mo siyang i-H5P.
Yes, yes, sir. How about, sir, the other one? What do you call that? The sequencing, the flashcard, and what's the other one, sir?
Hmm,
In your video?
image pairing,
Image pairing. And
oo.
I will be
Dun
trying that one.
dun sa ano naman, sir, dun sa image, dun muna tayo sa image pairing. Hindi naman talaga kailangang images. Puwede naman na instead of the usual quiz, puwede mo siyang gawing, parang multiple choice, tapos meron kang different choices na ipe-pair mo siya. Parang anong tawag, matching type. So,
Matching
parang
type.
gano'n, oh. So, instead of in a form of images, kasi images naman lahat yung i-upload mo dun. So, like for if may ita-type ka ng mga words, puwede namang i-snip mo or naka-save siya as PNG or JPEG yung mga words, tapos in a form of an image, i-upload mo siya. Parang gano'n, parang ima-match mo kung ano yung nasa column A ta's nasa column B. For image pairing, hindi siya necessary na talagang image lang yung gagawin dun kasi nga image pairing. Puwede naman siyang ano lang, words but in a form of image kasi nga ginawa mo siyang image yung mga words.
Yes.
Mm. Dun sa sequencing naman, pwede rin siyang gawin yung if meron kang ano sir, if meron kayong activities na like for example, what are the steps in preparing something or what are the steps in turning on a computer, what are the steps in shutting it down. So parang ganun. Ika-convert mo lang yung mga steps into images and then yun, pwede mo na siyang gawing image sequencing activity dun sa H5P. Tsaka madami pa dito sir, actually sobrang dami pa ng yung mga na-discuss
Yes.
namin parang wala pang kalahati dun sa available H5P activities na nasa website nila. Um, what's good about H5P is open naman siya for all. So you can just download and then you can explore on your own. Hindi naman masisira yung file kasi for example, for some reason yung ginawa mo ayaw mag-work, i-download ulit, just upload ulit from here.
By the way, sir, how will I embed it nga po pala in my Weebly account?
Sige sir. So I'll just open a sample Weebly.
Para po magamit ko yung Weebly ko. Yes.
Mm-mm.
Magka-content po.
Sige sir. Weebly. Ay, ayoko nito. Doon ako sa isa. Nandun. Ito na lang. Edit. Ganito rin ba sir yung Weebly editor nyo?
Yes po, sir. Ganyan po tinuro sa akin, Sir Fred.
Sige sir. So like for example, dito sa introduction, mag-a-add tayo ng section na lang. Mag-a-add ako ng section dito. Ayan. So itong section na to, dito ko ilalagay yung embed na H5P content. So pag may placeholder ka na sir, dun sa i-embed mo, drag mo lang yung embed code, nasa left side naman siya. Tapos, yan. So, dito sa H5P, like for example, i-embed ko yung image sequencing na activity. Open ko lang siya. And then sa baba, merong embed. This one. So, ito siya, embed. And then, copy lang lahat dito. You can also specify, sir, the dimension of the actual embedded file. By default, naka 1090 by 794. Pwede namang if your size is just say 500 by 600 or 700 by 400, pwede naman siya. Depende kung ano yung need. Tapos, ito default lang.
Pero sir, yung default na yan, it's good naman po na for use.
Yes. Kasi ito yung standard na sizes dun sa mga embedded file. Tapos, copy ko lang to and I'll go back to my Weebly, tas edit custom HTML. Tapos, ipipaste ko dito yung ay, wait lang. Yan. And then there, nandiyan na siya. So, nasa Weebly site ko na siya. So, pwedeng...
It will not create another tab.
It will not unless sir gagawan mo siya ng other tab. Kasi ito nag-add lang ako ng section para doon ko ilalagay yung embedded file ko. Kasi sa Weebly meron kang sa structure may section na pwede mong i-add kahit isang part din sa website mo. Nag-add lang ako ng section tapos doon ko na inilagay yung embed code na function na feature. So ipapublish ko na siya. Tsaka I'll share sir yung tawag dito, yung site para you can see the embedded Weebly. Hindi ko alam bakit may winning mindset yung Weebly na to, pero I think that's the default lang ng template lang. So I think it's working fine naman on my end. Have you tried sir accessing the website?
And po, I'm trying and training materials. Ayan, I saw your ano
Um,
nga. I saw your ano na, sir.
s-
Okay.
so instead of you sharing the actual URL of the H5P website, mas mabuti na may website ka para yun yung i-share mo dun sa students para at least for some reason ma-advertise naman yung website niyo sir dun sa mga students. Baka may different contents pa yung website niyo para ma-check din ng mga students.
So I will put it in the ano the ayan, nasa web po ako eh. Pages home. Ayun, I will put it in the home.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ayun. Ayan po, nakalagay na siya sa content ko. Yeah. The section, embed code, right, sir? Embed code. Tapos
Yes sir,
drop
embed
it
code.
and drop it here. And then HTML, edit, and then I'll paste it here. Okay, yun, I saw it na on my end.
Mm-hmm.
I will just
So
try to
pwede rin sir
resize
pag
it.
sige sir. Pwede naman sir na ano like for example sa website nyo meron kayong tab for all your H5P contents para doon na si students mag-access pag mayroon kayong mga formative assessments using H5P.
Okay. Ayan na, sir. Ayan na po. Na ano ko na siya. Na-embed ko na po siya. And then, sa, a while ago, sir, you are also saying about the, ano, the Moodle. Moodle LMS po ba yun?
Mm. Paano
Tama po ba,
pag-i-embed?
sir?
Mm.
No, sir, we don't have, ano, I'm not yet
Okay.
trying pa po kasi the Moodle eh. Is
Oh.
it, what's that Moodle po ba? What's that site for?
Sige sir. Nakita ko lang yung site ng LMS ng school namin. Wait lang, magla-login lang ako sir ha. Wait lang.
Sige po, sir.
So, kumbaga ito yung pinaka personal menu page ng mga users. This is where the area na makikita nila yung mga courses kung saan sila enrolled. So like for example, if ikaw si teacher and you want to use H5P in your course, ito kumbaga yung loob ng virtual classroom nyo. Yung sa left side, those are the topics. Tapos yung sa right side naman, yun yung contents ng topic. So ito kasi sample course lang kita sir kaya po ano lang to puro mga samples na quizzes and assignments and mga tools. So pag dito naman sa Moodle gagawa ka ng H5P, hindi ka nalalabas, hindi ka nakukuha dun mismo sa H5P site. So you can just create learning activity. And then actually may dalawang H5P dito sir. May H5P, ito yung bago ngayon eh. Yung may content bank, tsaka yung old na H5P. So yung for example itong luma na H5P, dito ka na diretso na agad gagawa ng H5P activity mo. So like for
Mm.
example gagawa ka ng flashcard, search mo lang or scroll down flashcards tsaka select. Dito na mismo gagawa ng flashcard. Parang dun sa H5P din sir na website kaso hindi na kailangan ng template. Talaga dito it's from scratch. So, walang
Mm.
task description, walang title. So, ikaw na mismo yung maglalagay ng title dyan, kung ano yung task, tapos yung cards, diretso na agad dun sa pag-add ng cards. Tapos, ito yung kagandahan kasi sa LMS, kasi ito sir, may mga gradebook components na siya. Diretso na agad siya dun sa gradebook niya. Kasi sa grades, ano yung maximum grade niya. Kasi dun pag flashcard sir, by default, one flashcard is equals to 1 point. So if meron kang 5 flashcard, by default 5 points yan. Pag yung maximum grade naman is 10, meaning pag may 5 cards ka lang tapos maximum grade is 10, one card is equal to 2 points. So parang i-distribute na lang yung maximum grade dun sa number of cards. So Yun lang yung kagandahan talaga nung fusion ng H5P dun sa Moodle kasi diretso na agad sa gradebook. Talagang track yung pag-take ng students dun sa content.
Moodle po is a platform in creating LMS po, parang ganun.
Yes, Moodle po sir is an LMS itself. Oo.
LMS na
Open
siya.
source naman siya. Pwede mo siyang gawin sa school niyo, pwede rin for individual users lang. Open source lang siya sir. Pwede mo siyang ma-download for free and it's really for public use. Oo.
So
Itong sa amin,
I can also create the LMS there.
yes sir, oo. So if you want, you can download the system and then you can deploy the system in your PC and then you can have the school access that particular PC or pwede namang sa server sa school, parang ganun. Sige. May question pa ba kayo, sir?
So far, sir, wala naman na po. And I will try to explore it. And it's already 4 na rin po, but I also have
Oo.
class.
Okay. Sige sir, ano lang explore niyo lang yung H5P tsaka madami pa talagang content types na hindi na discuss kasi sobrang dami nila. It's for the teachers na to really explore the different contents of H5P.
Okay, sir.
Sige sir, thank you so much for coming sa deepening for today.
Yes, sir. Thank you rin po for the information po in the workshop po na I learned from this afternoon po.
Mm.
Okay po.
Sige sir, thank you.
Thank you po. Bye-bye po.